We're leaving Arizona today and we're going to California.
Cali, baby.
We're actually going to Joshua Tree right now. It's only 4 hours from where we're at in Arizona. So this is a really short drive for us. We're used to really long drives and we're stoked. And Remy's laying on the bed, so it's a good day. We're in California.
Made it!
I just feel so stoked right now because we haven't really spent a lot of time in California or like explored or really drove the coast at all. So we're pumped.
Should be fun.
It was also such a short drive, like that felt so quick. We still have an hour to get to Joshua Tree, but we made it! We just got to Joshua Tree. This is their South BLM land. I think this is where we're going to park. I know there's also North BLM land. This road is like a paved road. It's a little bumpy, but it's fine. We've heard that getting off of the road is a little sandy, so we have to be careful where we're parking because we are not trying to get stuck. Look at that cool van. This is where we're going to sleep tonight. I think we're gonna go drive into the park, but it's fun seeing this first. Just drove into Joshua Tree, the national park. We're at the visitor center right now paying the entrance fee. We're just getting a new annual parks pass that goes to all the national parks. We get one every year, but our 2021 pass obviously expired, so we're going in to get a new annual pass for all national parks, and they're $80 for the year, but we use them so many times.
We got Remy in the pouch. That's got all of these crazy cactuses.
So we drove through the park and we actually decided to go to the North BLM land. We had read everywhere to go to South BLM land, but this is just like crazy. There's so much room.
Park right here.
And you can just park anywhere out here. It's like California salt flats. I know it's for camping, but it's like, oh shit. Literally shit.
Remy was a psycho earlier today. Once we got here, he took like 100 laps just sprinting. Got all his little doggy energy out, and now I think we're gonna make sandwiches for dinner. We plan on going into the park tomorrow morning. There's some cool stuff that we want to see.
We're making dinner. This is the first time we've used our stovetop in the van. We're making Velveeta mac and cheese. Go off, babe.
Getting it out here, babe.
Real gourmet, babe.
Gourmet shit.
This is the most beautiful sight. This spot that we woke up in, you can see overnight some campers came. Connor just made the bed. I uploaded some insights that this brand needed. And now today we're driving into Joshua Tree again. This is the only one that's big and a little bit of a hassle. We are leaving the North BLM land. We'll probably come back here and stay tonight because we loved this spot so much. It was so wide open, completely flat. We had really good service. There's other like vans and stuff, like quite a few of them, but they're so far away because this spot is so big. Like I said yesterday, we had debated and actually planned to stay in the South BLM land in Joshua Tree, and that spot was great. I think there was service there as well, but there was just so many vans parked so close together, like you're within 20 yards of another van. And so we were really shocked that, because if you look online, or when we had looked online before, I felt like everyone and all of the van life posts and blogs and stuff we had read had said to stay in the South BLM land, but we just loved this one so much more. So if you do van life and you're considering going to Joshua Tree, in our opinion, we thought the North BLM land was so much better.
It was like the salt flats, but dirt.
Yeah, no, it was exactly like that. Like, it's so wide and open. The only thing is that it was so windy. Like, I can't even tell you how windy it was. And on iOverlander, we had read reviews when we came here that it's really windy, or it's really windy out here. And it definitely is. But other than that, it was good. I'll show you the road when we drive out. The road was a little sketchy getting in here. It was like so bumpy. Felt like things were like flying all over the van. But over here, it's really packed down and not sandy. Whereas on the south end, or the South BLM land, it was really sandy, and we had read a lot on iOverlander that people were getting stuck. And when we drove it yesterday, I can totally see why. It like wasn't sand that we would have felt comfortable driving in. But I'll show you this road because it is actually really scary coming in. Definitely a rough road, but it's completely solid. It's not sandy at all, so we're not worried about getting stuck. It's just a matter of it being super bumpy and everything making a ton of noise. Our little thing back there, like a wind chime. The higher ground over here is a little bit less bumpy, so Connor's like switching back and forth what side of the road he's on, but up here is much better. In the middle, it's really bumpy. Remy doesn't like it, he's scared. Got an ice water because our water tastes like ass. I don't even know the last time we've had Starbucks. We're trying really hard not to because we've always been in a habit when we go on a road trip to get Starbucks, and I was worried about like living in the van. It would just be so easy to go all the time.
This is the first time we've been though.
Yeah, first time. We haven't even bought coffee from somewhere since we were in South Dakota. We've been making coffee in the van, and so I'm so excited. Also,
coffee, baby.
That's what Connor got. I always get a refresher, which is kind of boring. I usually do the Very Berry, but they don't make it anymore. It's depressing. But I always get the tomato mozzarella panini. It's the best sandwich that Starbucks has. And Connor gets a bacon Gouda.
Stones we carry, clothes we lived in, all the tales we will tell our children. Oh, we're taking the high road.
We've been in the park for a few hours. We've pretty much drove the whole thing. We did the loop today that we didn't do yesterday. We are going to make a snack and just kind of chill in the van for a bit. I feel like the best part about living in the van is we've been to national parks so many times in my Subaru, and a lot of times when you like go to the national park early in the morning, you have the whole day and you get to a point where you're just like tired or hungry, and so it's so nice that we can just pull over on the side of the road and like have our house with us. I love it. I was tired of wearing jeans, so I put sweatpants on, but look at our view. Like, this is so crazy. I'm pretty sure we eat meat and cheese and crackers for every single meal. It is so cold. It's only like 57, which isn't that bad, but the wind is like so strong. I feel like I have like wind burn on my cheeks. My hands are freezing. So we just went back to the van and we're warming up. I'm also gonna change because I was way too cold. I need to wear like an actual coat. This is outfit number 2. A lot warmer.
Yeah.
Get my baby.
Yeah, I feel great.
Same. I'm like, totally can hang out here now.
Yeah.
Go be the tree again. Isn't it crazy we're just like in this national park and there's no one around?
Yeah, it is crazy. It's awesome.
There's literally no one around. Nice little stroll. Look at this view. We are back at the North BLM land. So you can see it's just like this massive area. And there's just so many vans, but they're so spread out, you would never know. It's pretty lighting right now. We found our spot.
Made it.
It's right at sunset right now. We pretty much spent all day in the park, but look how pretty.
Worth it.
Remy's outside going crazy right now. We're making dinner. Connor's having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because that's literally all he eats. This isn't really a good like meal, but this is like my favorite snack. It's just tomatoes and mozzarella balls And then you can add balsamic glaze or balsamic, and then I add everything but the bagel seasoning. It's so good, it's healthy, and very minimal dishes.
What up? It's a really good day at Joshua Tree. We're getting ready for bed right now. Ashton's washing her face. Remy and I are just hanging, watching her. We started watching Vikings Valhalla on Netflix, and it's really freaking good. We've been watching it the past 3 nights, and tonight's the finale, so we're kind of bummed. But Vikings Valhalla is really good. If you want, you can check it out. I like that kind of shit. But yeah, that's it. We're about to log on to Netflix. Ashton's doing her little face routine. All right.
Really?
Peace. We're leaving our campsite today. We're heading to it's really pretty.
We're at our final sleeping spot of the night. We're in a casino parking lot in, not Palm Springs, in La Quinta.
Roulette, baby. We're gonna go hit the table.
Yeah, Connor went inside to look at it. It's actually so big. I don't know if you can see it, but they allow overnight camping, and the parking lot is super flat. There's semis like on the other side of the parking lot, but there's no one near us.
We didn't want to drive all the way back to Joshua Tree, which is like an hour and a half just to park up there.
Yeah.
So we decided to.
There wasn't like a ton of spots on iOverlander. We did see a few that were in the direction that we were going, but a lot of them were like off weird roads, and they said this wasn't necessarily a designated spot. It was hard to get there. Some people had been called in, and so I decided to look for like a parking lot we could stay in, and a lot of the reviews on iOverlander, which is the app that we use, said it was super quiet, they felt safe. So yeah, we decided to stay here. Right now we are looking at maps to figure out sort of what the next few weeks look like, but we do know tomorrow we are heading to San Diego, so
San Diego, baby.
stay tuned. We love you guys. That's it for this vlog, and